Hey, good morning friends, this is Abhishek from TechVirus, and in this video I'll be showing you the complete review of Mi4i phone. I purchased this 2 weeks before and I have been using it from past 2 weeks. So first of all, let me show you the design of this phone. On the right hand side we have power button and volume rocker. We don't have any other thing on the right hand side. If I turn the phone back, you can see Mi logo, speaker bottom, and we have dual color LED flash. This will give you a very nice picture in night mode. Then we have noise cancellation camera and of course 13 megapixel camera at back. Now on the left hand side we have SIM tray. We don't have any micro SD slot. So if I'll show you the bottom of the phone, we have micro USB charger and the microphone. Also the build quality of this phone is really good. It has made from good plastic and it feels sturdy in your hand. To show you the front face of this phone, we have 5 megapixel of front camera, and then we have call speaker, and then we have proximity sensor, and similarly on top as usual we have 3.5 mm audio jack. So in this video I'll be talking about all the details of this phone, like how's the call quality, how's the display, how's the battery backup, how's the browsing experience, how is the internet and Wi-Fi performance. Then I'll tell you how is the camera, then I'll show one game and I'll show you the gaming performance. Then I'll be doing Antutu benchmarking, and at last I'll be telling you like what all drawbacks we have in this phone. So stay tuned. Now let's talk about the call quality. So call quality of this phone is really good. I've been using this phone from past 2 weeks and I've never faced any situation like where I have received low network or low voice in the call. So if I'll dial 121 the customer care, and I'll show you like how is the speaker performance. I'll switch on the speaker. So you can see that the loudspeaker is really good and the voice is also very clear. And you can see the network is also not full on this phone. If I'll zoom the camera and I'll show you like how much signal strength I'm getting on this phone, then you will get to know. So let me zoom the camera. Here you can see I'm getting only 1 bar, and this is for 3G, I'm sure. Okay, so let me pull down the notification menu so that I can see like which network I am on. It's Airtel 3G and I'm getting like 1 or 2 signal. So you must be wondering like how the signal strength is better. So let me show you the comparison. Here we have Honor 6 Plus phone, and here you can see that it's same Airtel network and I'm not getting 3G signal on this. You can see it's coming edge. And if I'll go to more and if I'll go to mobile network, here you can see I have enabled GSM and WCDMA. This means like I have enabled for 3G as well as 2G phone, but this is only taking up 2G signal. Now in Mi4i phone, if you see, we have 3G signal, at least 2 bar we have. So this means Mi4i phone has better signal reception. Let's talk about the display quality of this phone. This phone has got full HD display, it has got IPS panel, and touch responsiveness is also really good. If you see the viewing angle is also gorgeous. From any side you don't feel that the colors are fading or you're getting black colors. So the IPS panel of this phone works really great. And if I'll tell you the PPI, the density of this display is 441. That means the quality of the images or whatever you see on this mobile phone will be great. And the brightness is also very good. You cannot keep your brightness to max when you're indoor. It will be too bright. But if you're going outside like outdoor in sunlight, then you need to keep the brightness at max, and it works well. There would be no issues when you are using this phone in sunlight. But remember to keep the brightness at max. So overall the screen quality looks gorgeous to me. Let's move to the next topic. Now we'll talk about one of the most important part of any phone, that's battery backup or the backup performance. So if I'll go to the menu option and then I'll select additional settings, you will see there is an option called battery. I need to check like how much battery I can use it and how much power it is consuming as of now. So there is wonderful option called power. When you go to power, you will see that how much battery is remaining. It says 85% battery is remaining, and you can run this phone for 2 days 13 hours. That's too much, I know, but it calculates based on your current performance. See, as of now I'm not playing any game, I'm not browsing, I'm not using GPS or any other thing. That's why it's showing as 2 days and 30 hours. When you continuously use those things, then the percentage or the estimate will change accordingly. So on an average, this phone gives you backup of 1.5 day, and the battery, as you know, it's 3000 mAh. It's really good on this phone. So you don't have to worry about the battery backup. That's amazing. Let's move to the next topic. The next topic would be the Wi-Fi, internet, and the browsing experience. So let me open Google Chrome, which is pre-installed on this phone, and let me type something like my YouTube channel name, Tech Virus, and search on this Google Chrome. You can see it loads quite quickly. And if I click on this Tech Virus YouTube, this should open in YouTube application. And the load is quite smooth, changing from browser to app, and the scroll is also good. Internet connectivity is good. You can see the Wi-Fi strength is also good. I'm getting approximately 100% signal strength. And if I'll go back to Google Chrome and if I try something else, then you will get to know how is the browsing experience. If I click on this website, I don't know which site is this. So if I scroll down, see how smooth is the scroll here. And if I pinch and zoom, the zoom is also quite smooth. It doesn't lag it. And here also you can see it's quite good while zooming as well as scrolling. So the browsing experience is good. It has got 2 GB of RAM, so the RAM is working quite good here. And touch responsiveness is also good. Now let's test the download and upload speed of this mobile phone. To do that, I need to download one small software from Play Store, that's speedtest.net. So let me open Play Store and quickly type in speed test. Okay, so this is approximately 14 MB, and this is from Ookla. You can see that this download for this application is quite fast. I'm using 16 Mbps internet connection and it's giving good speed now. Okay, so download is completed. Okay, so let me click on begin test, and it's testing ping, and I'm getting approximately 12, 13, yeah, 14 Mbps. So I've got a 16 Mbps connection, so normally I get 12 to 14 Mbps speed, and this phone is also giving me approximately 12 to 14 Mbps continuously. And upload speed, I have 1 Mbps, and it's giving more than 1 Mbps. That's strange, but maybe sometimes it gives. That's the fault with Airtel. But the phone performance is really good for internet. The browsing experience is good. The Wi-Fi is good. I have used 3G and 4G on this phone, and both are working fantastic. So in this topic, everything works really good. Let's move to the next topic of this review. In this topic, we'll be talking about the camera. Camera is one of the most important part of any phone, and I admit in this particular phone, the camera is really good. It's really fast and it produces high quality photo. If you see the photo I just clicked, if I zoom and show you how clear it is, the focus, the sharpness, the color, everything looks gorgeous. And if you shoot it outside in daylight, this will give you amazing photo. And for MI phones, the color reproduction is really good compared to any other phone what I have used till now. Even the Samsung does not produce that great color compared to MI phones. Let me show you one more photo. Here I am taking photo of this mouse, and you can see the photo has come up really good. If I zoom the photo, you can see how sharp this image is and how beautifully it has captured the colors. Now the rear camera is great. It was 13 megapixel. Now let's check the front camera. The front camera is really good. It's 5 megapixel and it's ideal for your selfies and Skype chat or any other application. You can see how nicely it focuses and it captures great image. Let me zoom my video so that I can show you how sharp this image is. Okay, here it's looking blur. Let me focus my camera. Okay, now you can see that how nice this picture has come up, and this is also in low light situation. If you go outside, the front facing camera is also great. So overall both cameras are good. The 30 megapixel rear camera and front facing 5 megapixel, both are amazing. And the best part is they produces good color and focuses really fast. So let's move to the next topic. In this topic we'll be discussing about the gaming performance. As we know that this phone has Adreno 405 graphics processing unit, and that's quite okay. It's not that great, but it's quite okay for lower end mobile phones. So let me show you one example, that's Subway Surfer, how quickly it loads and how smooth is the gameplay. So here you can see that colors are really good and touchscreen is also performing good. There is no lag in this game, and if you see, it's quite responsive. I have tried other games like GTA, Vice City. I have tried WWE Immortals. So those things I have used on this phone and there was no lag. And yes, I have tried Asphalt 8 also on this phone with medium graphics. There was no lag, but at high graphic there was some kind of lag. So overall the gaming performance is really good on this phone. Let me quickly do the benchmarking of this phone by Antutu software. So when I use Antutu benchmarking software, this will give me a score, and that score will be used to compare with other phones. So at the end of benchmarking test, I'll let you know that where this phone stands. So this will do different kind of test, graphical test, arithmetic test, CPU test, all other tests it will do, and at last it will give you the result. So let me pause the video and I'll get back to you once it is done. Now this benchmarking is about to complete, and at last we have this visual test, and here I can see the frame per second is approximately 12 to 13 FPS. That's really low. So the higher end game will not work as good as the lower end games. Okay, so here is the performance score. It says it's 38325. It's less than Mi3, more than Google Nexus 5, and more than LG G3, and it's also less than Mi4. Okay, so this is the Antutu benchmark score. This is quite good for 13,000 phone. Okay, so in this topic we have done the benchmarking and the gaming test. So let's move to the next topic. In this last topic we'll be discussing about drawbacks of this phone. First one, we know that we don't have memory card slot, so we cannot increase the storage space. And the second drawback is the heating issue. It does heat a bit near this speaker and near this camera when you play game for 15-20 minutes. Other than gaming, if you use this phone on internet, Wi-Fi, 3G, it does not heat up at all. I've heard rumors that this phone heats up a lot, but I have used this phone from 2 weeks and I've not faced any issue. Overall, this phone looks great to me at this price range, and if you think like storage space 16 GB is less for you, then wait for few weeks. MI is going to launch another Mi4i version with 32 GB internal memory. So I hope you liked my video. If you like, do give a thumbs up and subscribe my channel. Have a nice day. Bye bye.